Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture in the Workers and Resources Soviet Republic 234. These numbers rarely match up in the end, but whatever it says underneath the video there, or the file name of the video, or however it is presented to you, that is the as correct as it's going to get. Now, food. It's been about for the last couple of installments here, and we're sort of catching up on it. We're not catching up, but we put a band-aid on it by letting a town starve and so on. Let's not talk about too much about that. See previous installments. But the next thing is that meat. We're not producing enough meat. We have 3 livestock farms, and that doesn't seem to be enough. So I need more. We need more production of livestock. A slaughterhouse can take care of quite a lot of livestock, but 3 livestock farms is simply not enough as it stands now to keep our entire population in meat. Now without meat they'll be very unhappy. Let's see, how far is it from the train station where they drop people off to like out here? That's 283 meters in a straight line. You think it's allowable to have like an underpass, a tunnel underneath all this stuff to there? Pedestrian underpass. Where you'd emerge like here somewhere. If that's the case, we could do a few more. Other infrastructure is in the way. Yeah, of course there is. Exactly what is that infrastructure? I think that infrastructure is that livestock farm and or its factory connection. That's really unfortunate. I was hoping to be able to get something in underneath here. But no, it wasn't to be, at least not that easy. Okay, well, I'm not that one to give up that easily neither. Try it out here instead. Uh-huh. 198 meters tunnel. This is not really the optimal place for it, but I think it will still be within their walking range. Yes, there, and there, and there. Get some construction offices on this. And livestock farms. Livestock farm. Very large. Very large indeed. We want like 2 of these. Can't build due to infrastructure. Is it because the ground is uneven, or what is the matter with you? You can try and flatten out the terrain a bit. Ground here. Yes. And the way these work, they take the livestock and put them into this livestock haul range, and then we have trucks going from there to the slaughterhouse. I think for these we'll use this distribution office and not have one of these livestock haul ranges things. They do have 26 tons inbuilt in storage for livestock. So, livestock farm. What we mostly need to be concerned with is keeping it within walking range from the train station. And also have space, hopefully somewhere for a little attached grain storage. Yes, that's what we'd like. I have that for the current ones, and it seems to be working rather well. Or is it? No, doesn't seem to be working well at all. It's not keeping up. Yeah, damn it, this is not keeping up neither with this small distribution office. All you do is supposed to keep these in crops, and you're not quite coping. No. But going to need a large one then, aren't we? Or a medium one. Yes, this, no. Not that one. This is quite a ways away actually, that... Could we get you to build these footpaths rather quickly, and that will allow us to see how and if these are walkable from the train station. Then you need to go like there, and then the tunnel emerge there. And I know that the tunnel isn't completely straight. 335 meters. That ought to be enough to account for the wonkiness of the tunnel. The other way, you get out of the tunnel there, then you have to go all the way over there, and that's not going to work. No, and you don't have a footpath connection there, but okay, we turn this on the other end maybe. Also, it might have been possible for them to walk here above ground. Yeah, I don't know. Too late now. We'll try and do it. Livestock farm, like this, maybe. And put a road in. What's the matter with you here? There you go. Thank you very much. Yes, and then footpath. Hopefully not too much of a stretch for them to be able to walk that. I don't know. I can try and use the tape measure, but it's going to be a little bit inaccurate here. We do our best. We go from there to there to there and to there and to there and to there. 380 meters. It's going to be close, but it might just work. By the way, the tunnel here, it has a bit of a kink to it. For some reason, I don't dare remove it. Oh. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Regarding that thing, now we also need a little bit of attached grain storage for these then. 300 tons is what these take. How much do 20 tons per work day you do? No workers? No workers? The train just arrived, so that will be remedied. Okay, storage for a little bit of crops. And we have Do you want the same kind as we have for the other ones? 300 tons. I don't know where it is. It is in here. Somewhere in here it is. Here it is. Steel silo. 300 tons. Seems to fit. Fit the bill and fit the environment too. And here. Yes. Road. Stop trying this snappy business. Take the road all the way around to the other one, or how do we do this? Yeah, we could. We do a little road network here even. There's a pylon in the way. There is a pylon in the way. We can do it like this. Now we can also do it like this. And then the vehicles will get to decide for themselves which route they want to take. There you go. Right, this distribution office needs to be enlarged, or we need to replace it with a larger one. Since it isn't keeping up. Neither is this really. And now you only do crops for the food factories, and still you're not keeping up. You're barely keeping up. You're just about keeping up, I think. We do. Oh, you're about to run out of crops here now. Not good. Yeah, well, the truck is right. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. But this is not fine. No, they have very small buffer. And yes, what we do, yet another distribution office. That is starting to become my favorite building, I think. So many distribution offices. I have almost more distribution offices than I have orphanages at this point. Yes, here we put it. Or we put it here. And try and snake a road through there, I think. It's a bit more efficient, since the resource might be going into these places, but first they have to drive down to there to fetch it. Yeah, and we can even splurge a bit on paving a bit of road for them, I think. Yes, there you go. Okay. As that is just wait now until this is done. Just check if they have electricity. Yeah, they have electricity and everything is good. You need some vehicles and you also need fuel. Boom, 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 boom. Where is that? There is the distribution office that still has capacity. Yeah, but we don't need to buy any vehicles just yet, since we don't. The places, the factories where they're supposed to get their stuff are far from done. No, construction offices have passed to this construction. But didn't you didn't hook that up to... What's wrong with you? Ah, of course, that is beneath the ground. You know, what you really want then is to angle this to get it. But if I do that, it still leaves the tunnel intact. This I might regret. This I really might regret. We shall see. Pedestrian underpass and put it like that. Yes. like that, and then the tunnel from like so instead. You see, it tries to put the kink in for some reason, and if I hold control we get completely straight. The 206 meters straight it is how much shorter. Three meters shorter, okay. Not a huge difference, but it might make all the difference in the world if we are just on the edges of what is acceptable as a walking range for the people here. Right, that's more livestock. 2 more livestock farms. Is that enough? I hope so. I think so. And these are also not working all the time since they're missing crops a lot of the time, as we don't have enough capacity for transporting crops in. That will be remedied with this one. And also here now they have crops in the buffer, but they're never getting to a point where they're actually building up. Now what can we do? We can put dedicated trucks on it, or we can build another distribution office. We could build another distribution office. How many of these kind of things do you need? A few. They are incredibly handy things. Remember when those didn't exist in the game? How did we even get along? There was a lot of trucks involved, and having them wait until unloaded and not wait until unloaded and cause traffic jams and traffic issues all over the place. Ah, come on, you want to fit here. It's very, very close. It's like, there you go. Thank you. Okay, 17th of April, and this one is drawing to a close. I think next time we're going to build, or rather design, the food making facilities down in Svenneman then. 1 food factory or 2? 2 more? 2 more is overkill. 1 more is enough to keep us in food. Then again, it is an enormous town, 25,000 people, and a lot of them were without job before it all went to hell. It is the largest town. when all is good. Right now it is not the largest town, I don't think. Now it is 10,000, second largest. But this is what's the matter with the capital? Are you not well? Well, they are not well, because the average lifespan is like 56 in the entire town. It's so damn polluted, this place. But I mean, other than that, are you not well? Yeah, you have food in the shopping center and such, so you should be. Yes, but it is a bit low here on, not every building is full. We have 3 flats for some reason. Want the overlay of the number of free flats. I mean, every here and there we have a lot of free flats. You don't want to live in the polluted capital. Yeah, I think it was a little bit hit by the food shortage here too. And maybe also here. Utopia doesn't seem to have been hit very bad at all. A little bit. A few free flats there is, but not many. Yes. Okay then. Mm. Indeed. Just need to wait for this to be all finished. That will not take a very long time at all. And you're getting on with this, right? Yes, you are. And then, as I said, design a second food making complex. Train construction yard. We have gotten quite a ways on this. We're almost finished. But I think I need to tell you about my little diamond. I can only do that bit for now, but that's something. Yes. Should I... Yeah, that's something to decide upon if we should fast forward a little bit until the next one. And then design the second food factory complex, or if we should jump straight in and do it timeline wise now. 20th of April here. Seem to be doing quite alright with the fields they have. Most of them are growing. What about here? A lot of them are growing. Sowing. I mean, it's in autumn. We'll see if they can cope with harvesting them and also getting all the crops in time. Right, this I needed to do a little slight incision here into the electricity supply. There. Put in a medium voltage switch. There you go. Helicopters, get on it. Yeah, what are you saying? Citizen happiness is too low. Oh, really? Here there is a lot of free flat electricity problem. What? Wait, I'll get back to you here in Svennemann. What was this about? Yeah, well, I just cut it off. God damn it! It's temporary. Yeah, put on overlay of happiness. I think is a good thing to check on. 33%, 31%, 27%. Right, great. But food is building up here. Food is actually building up. Food is building up, you say? Yeah, food is building up. You should maybe not need to go to the border then to import food anymore. Could take it maybe from our internal storage or not, or they'll have to wait until they make their own food. Yes, these are things to consider and ponder upon. Yes, you're allowed to load food from the central food storage place, where there is only 34 tons of food available for the moment. How is this actually doing? Are we coping with the food, or are we still like screwed? And now, since they have food and everything down there, they should be... their happiness should be restored shortly. We're not allowing people to move in down there, and so on it goes. Yes, I think I'll let it run forwards a little bit to see what all this does and to see if we actually are on top of things or not before going too far with everything. Yes. But next time, in either case, whatever the date will be, I think we can count on doing Food Factory down in Svennemannen. Thank you so very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and good night.